just showing you my fish in here. I had to put them in this bucket. Let me turn that light off. See them? I had to put them in here because their tank cracked. I used a reptile tank. If you look at one of the videos, and I use it to house these poor fish, and now they are without a home until I finish cycling their new tank. But look at them, poor babies. And the other tank, I had to switch places with my Comet ones. These are my Oranda, but they're all right. I'm hoping I can keep them in there another day or two, or maybe a week. I'll see, only because I'm getting their tank cycled. It's not cycled yet, but I'm gonna put this, it might cycle tomorrow or a couple days if I use their, look at that. There's some good beneficial bacteria in there, but let me show you the size. This is their new tank right here. They're gonna have plenty of room, aren't they? Comes with a double filter too. See? These little things that open. Isn't that gorgeous? Another one that opens on this side. You can. Okay, this is the thing. You can see there. You can put another filter. You can actually divide this tank if you want it to, like in the middle, and have two tanks and have two separate kinds of fish. That's how big it is and how nice it is. There's a light. I like this light too. I'll turn that one off, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's an aquarium. It's very nice. Look at their rocks, are all shined up. They've got a temperature gauge on the side there, because I know that these other fish that I have, they need a little warmer water. It does come with the heater, but mainly for if you decide to get some tropical or something like that. But I'm trying to cycle this tank. I'm hoping that it'll cycle quickly, because I want to put them in here. I did add another filter in there that I used one that I had for my other ones, but I'm going to put their other one in here. I'll probably squeeze some of the stuff out from the filter, and I'm looking at it, making sure it's not leaking or anything. My other one leaked, and it was a reptile tank, so that's probably why it did. Not probably, I'm pretty sure that's why it did. And but they tell you to set them up anyways and make sure there's no leaks, even though they are from the factory. You know, but seems to be doing all right so far. But there you have it. They'll be in here shortly, and I'll show you when they get in here. Of course, you know I love to video them and have a chat. But look at some of the other videos. I do have, look at that rainbow back there. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? I do have a video, a couple of videos. How to respond to the greatest gift. And also a video how to make a potato salad that my daughter made, and she made ribs, and she made barbecue beans. Really delicious little dinner there. So anyways, thank you, subscribers. Let me turn this on in case they want to make it a thumbnail, because they do that. They got me in the craziest position for the thumbnail, so that's why it's good to make the thumbnail, because they'll get you and put that one on there and give you no choices. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, you have a good day. I'll see you in another video. I'm working on those teddy bears, and yesterday I have no time to do them because I was running around getting the fish situated. Now I'll tell you one thing. I got up at 7 this morning and I went back to bed because I was so sleepy. And I figure I don't want to feed them in that little tank too much, just a teeny bit, so it doesn't get too dirty in that little bucket. I just dumped out my knitting stuff because I needed that bucket right away because the tank had cracked, and stuck them in there for an emergency, and there they are. So they're looking all right, though. I've been keeping an eye on them. So what I'm going to do is feed them a little bit, just a little bit, and see what happens. Okay. I'm just going to use this net. It came with a big old net too, so now I don't have to switch them back and forth. So I'm just making sure there's nothing down in here. I'm giving them a little cleanup if there's any. Did you guys do anything in here? Because you might not have done anything. I gave them peas the other day. Yeah, there's a little in there. But, hey, let me move this other. I don't want to put that net in there with that one. Okay. And yes, I'm going to give them a teeny bit of food. I'm not giving them a lot today because they're in such a tiny little tank, so I'm going to reduce their food intake. I should just feed them like this. There you go. You guys are alright? See, they're eating from my hand, so they're a little distressed, but at least they're still trusting me. You know, they're trusting me enough to where they're like, hey, let me eat from you. Oh, my sleeve's in there and they're eating off of it. Here, baby, you have some too. So, you don't want to give them too much food because they're in this little holder tank. Hi. How are you guys? They're in the holder tank. And you don't want it to get cloudied up. And he got some. There you go. And they're not going to get too much of this today. I mean, one more little, just a teeny bit more, and that's it. You know how I usually pour it in. Whoa! And I've been doing that wrong too. They eat it, you know, but in order to save them from getting high spikes of ammonia, because they will go and you can't get all the pee out of there and poop, it disintegrates some of it, you know. So let me drop my phone in here. Just gonna give them a teeny bit more. That's it. I remember when we had goldfish, we used to just feed them a little teeny bit throughout the day. You know, they never died. Well, they did eventually, but not quickly like how these probably do. Okay, so there, guys, I've got your new home waiting for you. Don't worry, it's going to be soon, okay? So that's all I'm doing for them. Okay, what I did was I got the old filter, the one from over there, and I'm going to squeeze it out a little bit. Just a little bit in here. See there? And I'll probably smush it a little. Swish it. Shouldn't really do too much of that because they are needing that where they are right now for sure. But I didn't clean up the container either. So I did that, and then I'll give it a little more for this side. Okay? And we'll see what happens with our babies. I don't know how long this video is going to last because it's on my phone that cuts out. But here's the other babies. They're in the other tank. So I'm just cleaning it out. See, there they are. They're fine.